Lesson 18 in Access deals with creating an input mask, and this is basically, if y'all look right here on birth date, how it's pre-formatted. An input mask is basically the pre-formatted format for you. So here when you type in a birthday, if you type in 01/01/2000, then it's going to be pre-formatted like that for you. Alright, the same thing works with zip codes, phone numbers, and then y'all have seen these pre-formats when you're filling out forms. Alright, so to do this, we're going to create an input mask using the input mask wizard. So we're going to open students table in design view. We're going to come down to zip code or zip field. You come down to your properties. Remember, properties down here at the bottom of the screen. So zip code, properties, input mask. And then on the far end, you have the button here. You want to click on it. It says input mask wizard. So what we want to do, they have some pre-formatted. So we want zip code. Hit next. Okay, these are just placeholders. So you got your 5-digit zip code followed by the 4-digit. Alright, so from here, placeholder character. You can use £, hit next, and then we want with the symbols. Hit next, finish. Now when you come back to datasheet view and save it, so you have zip code. Now if you come down to the new record down here, you'll have £signs as the placeholders. So where you change the placeholder to the £, that's why. And you'll notice that it added on the little dash at the end. Alright, so from here we're going to modify an input mask. So we're going to go back to design view, come down to input mask right here, and you'll notice you have your 5 digits, a slash, the dash that you see, and then 4 nines. So these are placeholders for your numbers. Okay, so 0s and 9s, those are your placeholders for your numbers. And then you just have a £sign at the end after a semicolon. So what that signifies is that's your placeholder. So if you wanted to change your placeholder to an underscore, you would change that right there. Come back to datasheet view, hit yes. Click on one of these and you'll notice instead of £signs, now you have the underscore. So that's how you can modify them after you've created it if you don't like the placeholder. Alright, manually creating an input mask instead of using the wizard. We're going to go down to our phone list, input mask, and we're going to do exclamation slash backslash parentheses 999 quotation parentheses space quotation 000 slash dash 1 2 3 4 zeros semicolon semicolon underscore. Now go dash view, hit yes, you want to save it, go to your phone number, come down here, and you'll notice you have that. So you can manually do an input mask, but it's so much simpler if you have a pre-formatted one like the phone number and the zip code. You just do the input mask, choose from the list instead of having to put it in manually. Okay, if you need an input mask for letters, the book doesn't cover this, but we're going to do this real quick. Let's say we're going to have we just want we're going to call this 2 letters. So if you wanted, for example, a state abbreviation and you wanted to keep them only at 2 letters, on input mask, if you put AA, go to datasheet view, hit yes. So we have 2 letters. You'll notice that you have a little underscore here. So this is Illinois, so you type IL, but if you keep typing, you're not going to be able to type. And then Even though they're capital A's as placeholders, you can still put lowercase letters if you wanted to, so it doesn't constrain you to just uppercase. But placeholders for numbers, you can use zeros. Placeholders for letters, you can use the capital A's. So if you wanted 3 letters, you'd put 3 A's. If you wanted 3 numbers, you would put 3 zeros. So pretty simple how that works. And then this is the end of lesson 18.